All right, what's up? You are back with another episode of Gods and Goddesses Weather Report Tarot. It's your girl Jen Ether. I've been trying out some different spreads, been looking them up online. I don't have the creators of all of them. This one I don't have, but for a lot of them, I'll post down in the description box too. So if I got any other readers that like them and want to use them, you guys can use them, and I can give the credit to who actually created the spread. So usually I create my own questions, even my own spreads, but I figured let's see what I could find to juice it up some, spruce it up some. So tonight we're going to do the stay or go reading. This could be relationship, this could be friendship, this could be whatever you want it to be about. Stay or go job, you put it, but for the main goal for me, for real, when I picked this was for relationships. But why I'm saying it could be for anything is because you can always take it for how it resonates. All right, so stay or go. We're going to pull 6 cards for this. That flew out. I'm not taking it, but we'll see if it comes out. It flew out when I shuffled. Okay, that was the 4 cups. We'll see if it comes out in the spread. Stay or go. Relationships. Or whatever it resonates with. I already shuffled, but I'm just giving it a couple shuffles just so you guys can hear it. All right, card number 1. What is the current state of the relationship? Card number 1. Card number 2. Why stay? Why stay? Okay, hold up, y'all. Okay, why stay? Why go? Why should you be going? How you'll feel if you stay. How you'll feel staying. How you'll feel staying. How you'll feel leaving. And your overall advice. What's the overall advice for staying or going? Okay. So your current state of the relationship. It's looking like it's a small offer. Like I see the Page of Cups. Now, this is kind of weird to see for an actual relationship because this would be like someone actually trying to initiate a relationship, like coming in with a small offer. Please, would you want to go out with me? This is a small offer of my love. But for this to be the relationship, I feel like the current state of your relationship could be brand new. Maybe you've just stepped into this relationship, so you're just now getting the love offer. Or for guys who've actually been in a relationship that's a little more long standing, you've been in them longer, it's like the state of the relationship is still not fully matured. You've been in it and it hasn't grown from that initial state when the first love offer came in. So now we're going to look at why stay. Why stay? Because it's fun. You have fun with this person. You go out, you have drinks. There is 3 parties, but this could always just talk about celebration. So maybe you and this person throw parties together. Maybe you guys always have good, nice events at the house where people come over and you're drinking. I don't think, unless you guys are into polygamy, I don't think 3 parties would be a reason to stay. Take it how it resonates. Some of you guys may be into that type of thing, the swinger life. So if that's a reason to stay, then you would know. Take it how it resonates. But I feel like for most of you guys watching, the reason to stay is because you do have fun in this relationship. There's a lot of drinking, a lot of carefreeness, which is right next to the less mature offer. So that may be why it's kind of carefree, because it hasn't truly matured into like a mature relationship, but we'll see. Not really sure yet. So now we're going to see why you should go. We got the 3 of coins for why you should go. This is my work card. So I feel like there's like a boss. I've been saying this boss is the one in the red who's like calling the shots on the podium. And you got these 2 people. This could also be the same people that were in this 3 of Cups card. There's 3 people and 3 people in the 3 of Cups who's celebrating and laughing. So it's like it's all good when it's fun and jokes. But when it's work time, you feel like you have to like basically bark all the orders, tell people what to do. So this is why you would want to go, is because it's just too much work. It's looking like it's either too much work for some of you guys, or you're tired of feeling like there's no one that can match you in this relationship. You see how you're kind of standing above? So it's like, if you were to need any assistance or guidance or anything, where would you get it from? But these 2 are like the students getting it from you. But where would you get your guidance from? So that's a reason to leave, is just because you're dealing with a situation where the person isn't really mature, and you're really, not to say it's always about what people can do for you, but it does become a little lackluster and also a little unfair when only one person can give to a situation all the time, you know? So that's why you would want to go. So how you would feel staying. You feel victorious. If you stayed, you would feel victorious. Now, this is right after the work card. So you guys could have been working on this for about 3 years, maybe. Some of you guys have been in this for about 3 years. This is also just plans, just showing that you have put in work for this. So it's not like you would want to leave. So if you were able to stay, you would feel victorious. This is right up under the celebration card. So you would feel celebratory about it. How you would feel leaving. I feel like you would feel, some of you guys are married. So some of you guys, this has to do with like the division of funds within the household. So you feel like your money's up in the air. Like I feel like you would feel like things are up in the air. If you left, you wouldn't know what your next move is. But I see this infinity sign. This is the forever sign, but this is also the completion sign too. You see how the snake's mouth, sorry guys, how the snake's mouth is biting the tail to show completion, forever, but the forever loop. So it's like you guys, it's almost like, okay, grounded, because on the ground is that snake. So on the ground is that infinity sign. And that's where you are in this relationship. You're grounded somewhere. But if you were to leave, you would feel like everything is up in the air. But it's not like, I believe some of you guys are considering it, because you are noticing the work that you're putting in. This is all up under the 3 of coins. So you are noticing the work that you're putting in. So now let's see what your overall advice is. Hold up. We're going to clarify for some of this stuff before we get your advice. So let's clarify for the 3 of coins. This is for why go. Why should you go? Clarify the 3 of coins. Clarify the 3 of coins for why go. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Clarification always helps. Okay, some type of judgment call is being made, and I believe it's a lot to do with work. So you guys could be in a business. Yeah, so we're clarifying the three of coins, and we got this is like my backtrack card. Like you were laying down this foundation. I look at this as like stakes in the ground if you were to be building a house or something. So you laid something down, but now you're like, this ain't working out, and you're going to pick them up. So why you should go is because you can kind of tell that whatever you're laying down to build with is not stable. It's not what you initially thought it would be. So because of that, you're making your judgment call. And that's why you should go. They're saying you should go because you should actually make a judgment call. So this is like something that, if they're saying this is why you should go, they're not giving me an actual scenario, then that means you already know the scenario. And I don't have to say it because you know it. So they're saying why you should go is because judgment needs to be had. Or something that wasn't working out that you're aware of. You're aware of the backtracking. You're aware of the thinking of this. And you know you should call judgment. But because of the not knowing what your next move is and being up in the air, that's what's stopping you. So let's clarify the why stay. Because that Three of Cups is still kind of getting to me. Why is the Three of Cups there for why stay? Too many cards. They gave me like 5 cards. I can't take all of them. Clarify the Three of Cups for why stay. Okay, so this Three of Cups for why stay. Remember I said it doesn't seem like you would stay if it was a 3-party unless you were polygamous or something like that. Open marriage, open relationship. But when we get to why stay, we got the Three of Cups. I think this may signify a lot of partying and also 3-party situations. Now, why you should stay is because I've been looking at this card as the emotional block. So you could have yourself in a 3-party situation and you want to leave, but you are blocked emotionally. Or your person is taking how it resonates. Your reason to stay is because of this, the devil. This double attachment. This is like toxicity. Also, like karmic ties. Also, attachments. And the reason to stay is because you can't think of how to get out of it. This is someone that's been beaten down for real. And their thoughts are weighing them down. So it's like you have heavy thoughts, but you just don't know how to get out. This could be you. This could be someone else. Remember, this could be your job. This could be a couple things. But I made this, wrote this down in the intention for it to be used for relationships. But take it how it resonates. Okay. So we know why you're not leaving now. You feel attached. You don't really know how to get out of the situation. And I feel like the situation is a little carefree also. So it's not hard to stay there. It's not like you have too much responsibility, but the reason why you should go, you can't say that, is because you feel like you're putting in all the work. You also feel like you're the one who has the answers and you can't really go to anyone else for answers. So the reason you should go is because you have to make a judgment call and pick up those swords that you laid down. Pick up the stakes for the foundation that you laid down and go lay down the foundation somewhere else on more stable ground. That's the reason you should go. Now, the reason for staying is the victory card, but I think I got that one. Like I said, you've been in this. Clarify the Six of Staves for the victory. Why is victory there for the reason to stay? Yep. At some point, this was a wish for you. And you poured in a lot emotionally into this. So for you to walk away, you would definitely feel defeated. You would not feel good about this loss. You would take this as a loss, not instead of a victory. Why else is the Six of Staffs there for? How they'll feel if they stay. Ten of Coins. You'll feel like you have your family. So for a lot of you guys, this is a family dynamic, a marriage, something long standing. So like I said, no one wants to break that up. So that's why. Now we'll clarify that Two of Cups for how you'll feel leaving. How you'll feel leaving. Clarify that. Put something on the Two of Cups for how you'll feel leaving. Okay, if you leave, you actually feel like you will be turning your wheel. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So you do actually understand that this would be the end of a cycle if you were to leave. But I feel like... Wait. Yeah, how you would feel if you left is like, we got the snake here representing knowledge, and he's actually the one that looks like he's turning the wheel. This devil-esque type creature, because I'm not sure who that is, holding it, looks like they could be trying to stop the wheel from moving, or just the holder of the wheel. Now, this snake looks like they're on top and it's kind of infiltrated and is kind of turning it themselves. So I feel like you leaving, even though you got this Two of Cups and things are up in the air, if you were to leave, you would know that you use divine knowledge and wisdom to do so, because that's what the snake represents. So you will know that it was something divinely guided, and you'll have comfort in knowing that this was a wise decision to make. You'll also feel at peace. You'll feel like you'll be able to relax, chill. Remember, we were saying this is all up under too, that work card where you felt like you were the only one barking out the orders. And if you look, the same person. So this is you within the relationship, barking out the orders and never really being able to have an advisor if you need help. And now this is you after leaving, feeling relaxed, like, oh, thank God I don't gotta do that shit no more. So you're sleeping fine. So now then we also have the Empress that comes out. But right next to the Empress is the Five of Coins. So it's like how you'll feel leaving is also you're feeling like whoever this is, this Empress, which is probably your wife, your mate, whoever you were holding in high regard and who you were with, you're feeling like if you were to leave, this would leave them out in the cold. So that may be why you don't really want to make such a drastic decision. You don't really want to leave someone out in the cold. This could be out in the cold financially or emotionally. Some of you guys even spiritually, if you were like someone that helped this person grow spiritually. Overall advice. What's the overall advice? The overall advice for you guys. Well, hold on. Let's put something on the Page of Cups, because I'm still interested in that too. Let's see why that Page of Cups is your current state. Because remember I said that was a little crazy. That the current state, unless it's a brand new relationship, like a couple weeks old, it's a little strange for the Page of Cups to be the current state. And especially since now we're kind of seeing that this is something that's been going on for a while. This is a long-standing relationship, maybe possibly even a family. So why is it the Page of Cups? Too many cards. Put something on the Page of Cups. Wow, for real? Okay, so this is what, like I said, the Page of Cups is immature. So I feel like the person you were dealing with or the relationship you were in to someone, the Four of Swords is like non-communicative or non-communicative. The swords are up, hanging up, and one sword is down, and they're just kind of looking at it, evaluating. This is swords and thoughts, but not sharing. This is also in the original deck, someone who's at rest. So there was a lack of communication in this relationship. That was the current state of it. There was a lot of fucking fights, a lot of battling, bickering, going back and forth. Small fights. These are small tit for tat fights, but still annoying over time. This King of Cups is in the middle of nowhere. And if you look at his face, he actually looks, to me, I don't know if you can see it, like they're looking away. Like they don't want to, like you see how they got that cup off to the side of them, but they're not looking at the cup because the cup is what holds the emotions. They're also not looking down at the water because the water is emotions. And they're not looking at that fish jumping out, which would probably be a messenger telling them about their emotions. So I just feel like you were dealing with someone that really did not want to see their emotions. But because this person is deeply in the middle of them, they were probably subconsciously acting out on them, which was causing probably a lot of the bickering and even the standoff ways too, the standoffish ways. So even though they weren't communicating their thoughts, they were still acting them out in negative ways, which was immature. So that's why that Page of Cups came out. This person also could have been someone that lied. This is swords again. Or like I said, just hid their thoughts, hid their true feelings. Never really kept it a being. Someone who was trapped within their own thoughts. Or someone that kept you trapped within your own thoughts because you didn't know. Because this person wouldn't open up emotionally. You never knew where the hell you stood, which left you feeling trapped. So, okay, now we figured what was going on, why the state of the relationship is even like that. So now let's see what your advice is. You got the Ace of Coins for your advice. Put something on the Ace of Coins. The Two of Staffs, you guys could have been working on something work-related. So if you're working on something that has to do with work, don't worry about it. And also, the Ace of Coins talks about a brand new beginning. So what they're telling you is that a brand new beginning is coming for you. You have to turn that Wheel of Fortune. Once you turn your Wheel of Fortune, the divine got you. Because the Wheel of Fortune is divinely guided also. I'm surprised the Tower card didn't come out. But the Wheel of Fortune is divinely guided. So even if you have not put in any steps to be emotionally stable or happy, it's like whatever you endured during this relationship, warrior steps. So once you end it, the divine can turn the wheel, and all you'll have to really do is just wait here for your cup to be emotionally fulfilled. They also want you to listen to messages. They also want you to make sure you do not close your heart, even if you just came out of a tumultuous situation. They want to make sure that you listen to messages in concern about your emotions and how to keep your heart open, even though you just came out of a tough time. So that's, should you stay or should you go? Relationship spread. No one can tell you. It's really up to you. But from what I saw out of this is that the relationship has been going on for some time, and it's just in an immature state. The person you're dealing with is not very communicative, which is kind of fucking shit up, and they're afraid to open up emotionally, which is making it tough because they're not speaking, which is making you feel stuck. And they're still acting out their emotions, even though they're not speaking on it. So it's like they might as well speak on it, go to therapy, talk them out, so at least they can handle them in a healthy way and not run people out of their lives that love them and that they love. So it's kind of up to you guys what you guys want to do, you know? I just pull the cards and let you know what's going on. But if you guys were thinking about leaving, we're already on your way out the door, we do see that Wheel of Fortune is there for you, and there is a new beginning. You don't have to really feel guilty or suffer. You can do your own thing because it's all about you living your best life also as well, you know? You can't help others if you can't help yourself. All right, I'm out. It's your girl, Jen Ether. Peace.